Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 8th. This week, I'm still collaborating with Marie Moore, so definitely check her out if you haven't. A link is in the description below, right at the top there, for her channel. She does tarot and astrology, weeklies and monthlies, and we are working together now, so definitely check her out. But let's see what's going on for you this week. I'm laughing because it's like, I think your week is going to go like this, and I think it might start off a little shaky here, but then it gets like significantly better as you move throughout the week. You start off with the Seven of Spades, so this can be you worrying or having some fears about things at the beginning of this week, or just mostly fears about things and things working out, or just maybe being unsure as well. Sometimes I think that this card can just be a card of being a little bit cloudy on details, not being really sure what you're going to do. This is a very general card as well, so it could have to do with anything in your life. So you could have a lot of fears around a lot of different areas in your life with this card, and you could be thinking about a lot of things with this card and not really being sure what direction to go and all sorts of stuff. But it's a card of being a little bit cloudy. And it's followed up by the Eight of Clubs, which is a card of confusion, card of not being sure which direction to take, not being sure which way to go. What's really interesting is that, well, this is a card, number one, of overcoming obstacles. So it does suggest that you will be overcoming some obstacles. But what's interesting is I'm getting that actually a lot of you, what you're going to do is I think you're going to recognize that you feel confused at the beginning of this week, and then it's like you're going to pause. It's almost like you stop, and then think about things, and then all of a sudden things really pick up. So I'd suggest to any of you who are confused and things like that this week, that you have a very straightforward message, very kind of like singular message this week, which happens from time to time for a lot of different signs, like where only one message will come up and it will be the main focus. But it looks like a lot of you are going to pause, and if you don't pause, then you should pause, and it looks like you're going to stop and think about things, and then things are going to pick up very quickly. You have the Nine of Clubs, which is a card of achievement. It's a card of achieving goals, reaching some sort of recognition, even like people recognizing you at work for a job well done, or even becoming famous and stuff like that, which that would be the most extreme thing that could happen under this card. But there's a lot of stuff that can go on here, so it's definitely a card of reaching goals. So it looks like a lot of you are going to be working really hard this week. Eight of Clubs, by the way, is a card of work, so that also suggests that you'll be putting a lot of work into things that you want, and again, it looks like it pays off. I do think that, again, some of you, maybe the first couple days, it's like the first couple days, maybe you just need to stop and think about things before you proceed. So again, I know that's very general, but I think for a lot of you, this is in different areas of your life that aren't moving forward, that are confusing. So anywhere you're confused, just stop. And for like the first couple days, and just think about things and be very level-headed, but then it looks like you're going to take right off after that. Again, this is a card of success. It's even a card of travel and moving, so there's a lot of stuff that goes into this card. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. This card can represent patience. Again, those first 2 days might be a little bit shaky. You might have to be a little bit patient. You might have to wait a little while for things, but this is also a card of success. It's a card of new jobs, new businesses, moving, selling things, and more money coming into the home. So really good card here because it does represent improvements. It can also represent commitments as well, making commitments to things. So a lot of you could be committing to a new job, committing to a new business, committing to a person even on a deeper level. All sorts of stuff comes up, but it's a very structured and stable card and a very good card as well. Next, you have the Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs represents success. It's also a card of trusting your intuition. This card is a card of the prophet, so definitely, trust your intuition. A lot of times with this card, it's like you'll be seeing the future before it happens. I think I talked about this a little bit last week. I think that Cancer, a lot of the time, maybe you can like see the future. You can feel what you're going to have in the future, at the very least, and maybe because you don't have it now, I think that's where the confusion comes in, and I think that's true for all water signs. I think all the water signs are feeling their futures. They don't have it exactly right now, but it's coming in, and it requires a little bit of patience, which are, us water signs are terrible at patience and things, so, I think it's leading to these confusions, but this is a very good card of success, so there's definitely success coming into you, and growth as well. And finally, you have the Two of Diamonds. Great card for finding a job that makes you really happy. Also great for investments, anything financial, and can even represent more money coming into you. Even if you're retired, this could be you getting a chunk of money from something, like a sale of something, or even meeting up with like a new financial advisor or somebody like that who kind of helps you grow your retirement. For the rest of you, again, this can just be you selling something, or figuring something out to make a bunch of money, or getting a new job or a new business that also makes you a lot of money. So that is interesting. And I will say this can also represent finding love at work. So I think for a very small percentage of you, you could be meeting somebody new. It would be somebody new. So if there's somebody new at work, or somebody new comes in, there could be a connection there as well. But looks like a really great week. Definitely pause on the first 2 days if you can, and just try to think about things. But after that, it looks like things really pick up. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.